coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show for this AEW Dynamite Ring Report. As you see right here, live matches and schedules are announced. We get to this. Penta L0 takes on Matt Jackson, takes on Orange Cassidy, and Austin Gunn, a fatal four-way match. Just to kick off Dynamite, we'll get that coming up. Also, too, Christian Cage and Darby Allin have their word of words. Christian Cage and Darby Allin, along with good old JR, Monterey, Christian Cage and Darby Allin, the word of words in between. So we'll get that coming up. Plus, too, Willow Nightingale takes on Julia Hart. Julia Hart wants a shot at the TBS Championship, but she has to go through Willow Nightingale to do so. Julia Hart make her way and win the TBS Women's Championship one way down the road. Plus, too, coming up, MJF and Adam Cole. Adam Cole has a special announcement that he's going to share. Adam Cole is going to share that special announcement coming up here on Dynamite. We'll get that coming up as well. And two, we're talking about this finally. Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. The talk is almost over with. Word of word. We are at the go home for Dynamite, the road to Dynamite. Swerve been saying a lot about Hangman Adam Page, how he's feeling so comfortable and complete and complacent. Hangman Adam Page refused to back down from Swerve Strickland, from Swerve saying that he wants a spot. All this and more on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the AEW Dynamite Ring Report, and it starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host as always, Kid Dick here. Glad you can join us here on the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Join in the conversation here on Connect. Join in that conversation right now. You see right there. Join in the conversation. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just subscribe. It's easy. It's simple. Subscribe. It's so simple. So we thank you all for watching here for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report, the live edition right here. We're going to get things started right now. We're going to get things started in the heat right now. And you see right here, a fatal four-way. One half of the Young Bucks are the six-man tag team champions, Matt Jackson, Penta L0, and Austin Gunn, and former international champion Orange Cassidy was embroiled in a match, and the match was that brawl. But like I said, I think most people looked forward to seeing a match that had spectators. I think they got. I don't know if it got changed or not. We just have to wait and see. But we'll get to that. I think we'll get to another thing. We'll get to this. We heard from MJF and Adam Cole. Adam Cole announced that he has to have surgery on his ankle. He had broken 3 discs in his ankle, so Adam Cole's going to be out for the unforeseeable future. I think by about like 6 to 8 months. But Adam Cole, MJF growing their friendship, even hanging out. I guess what normal people do, go on bowling or something. But we know Adam Cole, MJF hanged out and did their bowling thing. And we thought they was going to turn each other. We thought MJF was going to turn Adam Cole with the Dynamite ring. That wasn't the case. But MJF really enjoyed himself. As you see right here, this is highlights of the bowling event. As you see, it was hanging out. We thought MJF was going to knock him out with the Dynamite ring when he pulled out the cooler. But the Big Show, known as Captain Insano, made a rare appearance, drinking beer with the guys and cheering off. Well, that led to MJF and Adam Cole coming out there and talked about the knee injury and stuff.
how they was gonna go. We know how that's gonna go farther and stuff. Well, that led to another thing as Jay White, Adam Cole went on about his way. Jay White came out there. Jay White put on the challenge and issued the challenge to MJF. He's coming, but he AEW title. He wants his AEW title so bad. I think MJF might lose focus, might lose common ground for a moment. And we could be seeing that, and there could be the possibility coming forward. Could we see Adam Cole? I heard you say Jake White become AEW champion. I think it's a possibility. I think MJF is on his year reign as champion. Been defending all comers. He defended comers such as Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, former Ring Honor champions and stuff. John Moxley. John Moxley, former AEW champion, but Adam Cole, Jay White looking to collect and look to cash in on MJF one way or another. We could be seeing this. This could be a possibility for a revolution coming up in November and stuff. So we look out for that coming forward. Well, good old JR sat down with Christian Cage, who now is the official TNT champion after holding the belt for so long for Luchasaurus. Christian Cage pinned Luchasaurus um, last week on Collision. Now Christian holds the belt. Darby Allin wants the belt too, but Darby Allin won the belt in Seattle, and Darby Allin looks forward to doing it again, this time in Seattle. We know that JR asked the hard hitting questions to Darby. Why does this mean morph to Darby winning in his hometown? But Christian decided to take a pot shot and a cheap shot. Christian decided to bring up Darby's um, family, bringing up Darby's history. As Darby had got his uncle passed away while he was in the car accident with Darby. Darby was survived, but Christian liked to rub it in. Christian said he's leaving out Seattle with the chance to title. And so Richie is so important to him. Christian and Darby. Darby even wiped out the face. Christian thought Darby was masking in the paint just to mask in his true identity. But we can tell this match is going to be good and it's going to be grand. We'll have predicted outcome this Sunday for Wrestle Dream. So look for that coming up your way. Well, we tell you this. Julia Hart, she was in action. Julia Hart came out there with Brody King. Julia Hart looking to cement her legacy and what legacy Julia Hart has. Julia Hart wants to continue her momentum. I think Julia Hart wants to be TBS Women's Champion, but she has to go do Jade Cart. Chris Stanley. Stanley won the title from Jade, who now in WWE. Well, we know that Chris Stanley want to get her hands on Julia Hart. Julia Hart made Willow Nightingale tapped out. Julia Hart make it seem that she is ready and prime. So we could be seeing that being a possibility for her. So look forward to seeing that Julia Hart and Chris Stanlander somewhat down the road. Well, we tell you this: Nick Jackson earns himself a shot at the triple threat match. Nick, Cesaro, and Cage. Which one of these three men were going to go to meet Phoenix Razino for the championship? We know that Nick Jackson, as you see right here, Cesaro doing that big giant swing. Cesaro known for that. Cesaro even deadly for that. Cesaro taking down a lot of folks. You taking down Brian Cage. Brian Cage can keep up with him. But we now know that Nick Jackson probably pinned Brian Cage to win the match. Now he gets an opportunity against Ray Phoenix Zero next week. Well, we told you this right here. Um, Ricky Starks got confronted by Will Yuta. Ricky Starks will meet Will Yuta for at Wrestle Dream. These two men will compete at Wrestle Dream. Ricky Starks still upset that he lost to Bryan Danielson, and he wants to get his hands on Bryan Danielson one way or another. In order to do so, I guess you got to go scratch from scratch and go after Will Yuta, who's been taking all of them shots from Danielson. It was made official later on in the show that Ricky Starks will take on Will Yuta in a match at Wrestle Dream. So we'll see how this all going to fade out between Ricky Starks and Will Yuta coming up. But like we said, speaking of Phoenix Penta, he defended his championship against Jeff Jarrett. That wasn't an easy task. Jeff Jarrett and crew. I think Penta found a way to win the match. So Penta continue his momentum. So we'll see how Penta is going to do by himself. Probably with Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson will get the opportunity next week against Penta. We'll see that match next week. So we'll see how this is going to go. So, speaking of that, went through everything. Did we go through everything? The Righteousness sent this message to all the wrestling. I don't know what that means, but I think he's saying he's sick. Knowing what you call your wife, but who knows? So, Al Colby. Whatever that was gonna be. But we end up with this, a contract signing between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve. Hangman Adam Page and Swerve. We can show Swerve and what a contract signing was. An explosive contract signing between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve. Hangman reading out Swerve that Swerve was trying to put him down and make him lose confidence. And Hangman also said a reference to CM Punk. I said, oh, here we go. But Hangman and Swerve. Swerve wants to be in Hangman's spot. Swerve believes Hangman is getting complacent. And this wasn't complacent. It was a chaos brawl right there between these two men that want to totally beat the living hell out of each other. And they're going to do so this weekend at the pay-per-view. So we'll see how this is all going to play out. Swerve want to get the last laugh, seeing from being buckshot to kill shot. So Swerve paying reference to Lucha Underground days. Swerve will get a shot at Hangman Page this Sunday on pay-per-view. So we'll see that. So Swerve and Hangman will battle each other at Wrestle Dream. Well, Wrestle Dream that one could be. But we're gonna end it right there for the AEW Ring Report. We're gonna start with Wrestling Hot Topics. All right, on Wrestling Hot Topics. Speaking of Swerve, Swerve met the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Deion Sanders. Swerve and Deion Sanders are a couple. Our coup tag team, I would say, between Swerve and Deion Sanders, what they're cooking. Time will tell, but Swerve gonna have to worry about his match against another two sport athlete, but they don't want to give two sport athletes no credit. But that's just the way it is. Deion Sanders and Swerve, follow up. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Speaking of that, another funny honorable mention on the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. and see Kota Ibushi being attacked by a kettlebell by Takesha, and then Don Callis pick up the wings. Don Callis looking forward for his match against Jericho, Omega, and Kabushi. So there's three heels you're gonna have to keep afloat going forward. So hey. You don't know the condition of Polo Kabusha, but hopefully he's okay. But said it was bad. But hey. Uh that's kinda it. That's kinda it for this week. All right. I'm gonna leave you out on the Pro Wrestling Show for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. I've been your host, Kenny Dixon, and so long. We'll see you this Friday for the SmackDown Ring Report.